Hey guys, I got with the picks. It is Sunday early morning. Yesterday we started out looking absolutely gorgeous. Prop play, Cook, easy. The early football game, easy. And then we get to another player prop. We got David Njoku. We got him over 3.5 receptions. He has 2 catches in the first quarter. He catches his third ball with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter and finishes with 3. I should have known something was going to happen after that. Bills with the late game, up 8.5. Got Miami exactly where you want them. And they give up 16 straight points. And I like the old Pete Rose slide. Just think about it. It was snowing. It was snowing. There's 30 seconds left in the game. Why would you even want to put your field goal kicker in that position? Like there was more to it than just being on a football field. The precipitation, the snow, people throwing the snow. I mean, just all kind of stuff going on. And even to top it off, to make it, you didn't even get the first down on that slide. Like, you were supposed to go in. That push would have felt like a win, but it didn't. No excuses. We took the loss. The day was a 2-2 day. Not happy about that for one bit. Took us to 68, 49, and 3, which is 58.4%. I'm giving you 2 NFL picks on here, and I'm giving out 2 other plays over on TikTok. First game we're doing, this might hurt. We got 5-8 Pittsburgh going to 5-8 Carolina. The line is Carolina -3 at +100, and the total is sitting at 37.5. Steelers have won 2 out of their last 3. They lost their last game to an injured Ravens team, 16-14 in Pittsburgh. Steelers lost Kenny Pickett to his 2nd concussion already. That's not good. Trubisky came in and threw for a bunch of yards, but 1 out of every 7 completions he had, he thought it'd be a good idea to throw it to the other team. He had 3 interceptions. I mean, just absolutely horrible. Pittsburgh had 330 total yards in that game. Boswell also had a field goal blocked. They ran for a total of 65 yards at 3.3 yards per carry. Horrible. The defense had 2 sacks. This Pittsburgh team averages 17 points a game, and they give up 22 points a game. Panthers, they've won 3 out of 4. They went into Seattle and beat them 30-24 last game. Carolina ran for 223 yards at 4.9 yards per carry. They ran the ball 46 times. Since Sam Darnold took back over the past 2 games, he's managed the team perfectly. No interceptions, no fumbles. He's doing exactly what they need him to do. They got the pieces lined up the way they want them to right now, too. Since firing Matt Rule, this team, they love Steve Wilkes. I mean, they love him. I mean, it shows also. DJ Moore left early last game with an injury. He is expected to play today, so I expect him on the field. And that's kind of a big deal, being Carolina's wide receiver 1. Carolina Panthers' real identity is their defense. They're ranked 3rd in EPA per play since Wilkes took over. They've been a top 8 unit all year long in the NFL. Carolina's defense is that good. They got 2 absolute studs protecting each corner, and J.C. Horn and C.J. Henderson. both them guys are former first-round picks, and I tell you what, they definitely look like it week in and week out. Panthers are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4. Pickett has already been ruled out, so we know we're getting Trubisky. Look for Carolina to control this game by running the hell out of the ball, and strong defensive play. It kills me to do this and say this, but this is the best value on the board by far. The pick is take Panthers -3 at +100. Let me just get to the next pick. I can't dwell on that. You guys know me. I absolutely bleed black and gold. Bleed it. Bleed it. as much as I'll put on that game tomorrow, there'll still be something inside me, somewhere small in the back, still rooting the hell out of Pittsburgh. Second game we're doing is the primetime game, late game. 7-5-1 Giants going to 7-5-1 Washington. Washington's given 4.5. The total sitting at 40.5. Giants got routed by the Eagles last game, 48-22. To be honest with you, that score didn't even paint the right picture. Giants look like a young kid that lost their pet. That's what they look like in that game. Eagles let them score with 40 seconds left in the game. They let them score. The 48-14 was more like the score. It was an absolute humiliation of what the Giants couldn't do on either side of the ball. Giants have 3 losses and 1 tie in the last month, and the tie was against this Washington team. Washington is on the exact opposite of what the Giants are doing right now. Washington is one of the hottest team in the NFL. They're 6-1-1 in their last 8 games. This defense has been putting seatbelts on teams week in and week out, especially for the last 8 games they played, only giving up 16 points a game. How about 16 sacks, 5 interceptions, 5 fumbles, and a touchdown in the last 6 games? Pretty damn good. And you never know. We may see Chase Young tonight. We may see him grace us with his presence on the field tonight. I think it will happen before the season is over. Is there a chance that it may happen tonight? Sure. It's the same way as it could have happened the last 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure at this point in the season that someone hid Saquon Barkley somewhere that no one can find him. The criminal minds and CSI units can't even find Saquon Barkley. Barkley began the year as the best running back in the NFL, and that carried on for week after week after week. And I think someone stole him. I really do. I think someone stole him. I just want to talk about just the last 4 games. He's rushed a combined 53 times for 152 yards. That's an average of 38 yards per game. That's a 2.8 yards per carry. Huh? This guy was labeled the best running back in the NFL for week after week after week. And you're telling me this is what he's churning out now? Now you see why the Giants are in the position that they're in. Yeah, if someone finds him, let me know. I just can't see any way that the Giants can keep from the bottom completely falling out on them. I can't see it. I can't see any way that they can stop it. And they're going to get some extra help tonight to make sure that bottom does fall. If it don't completely fall, but fall just a little bit more. Giants defense is streaming this week, number 24. They got the 24th best defense. Terrible, not good. Washington has the number 8 streaming defense this week. Pretty good. It goes straight in a line with where they are. Giants are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 division games. Guess what? We got a division game. While Washington is 6-1-1 against the spread in their last 8 overall. So there's 2 halves to every season. And in the first half of the season, Giants were probably one of the biggest surprises outside of Seattle. Detroit caught theirs a little bit further down the line. So Giants and Seattle were definitely the biggest surprises in the first half. And now here comes the second half. And the Giants are in the middle of a complete collapse. Washington's defense is going to make sure that goes according to plan. Look for Robinson to continue his really good running. He's put up 200 yards the past 2 games. I see him doing that and surpassing that number tonight also. I expect a big night out of him. And I expect a big night out of Washington's defense also. I see Washington winning by at least 1 touchdown. So, guys, you know what the pick is. Take Washington -4. Quick recap. First game we're taking is Carolina -3 at +100. Second game is Washington -4.5. Like I said, guys, I'm dropping 2 more picks over on TikTok. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, make sure you go over on TikTok, type in Hat Guy with the Picks, all one word, hit subscribe, or hit follow. You'll get notified every time I drop a pick. And trust me, you want to. Guys, I hit a monumental mark on YouTube that I didn't think was possible for a guy like me to reach. When I first started this channel, obviously I had visions of jackpots and confetti everywhere and all that good stuff, because I knew what I was able to bring to the table. I wasn't sure if it was going to get much buzz, but I knew producing results would gather people to not only hear what I have to say, but trust enough in me to do what I say. And early this morning, we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I cannot tell you how, and I've only been at this. I started the first week of NFL last year. So I haven't been at it that long. The goal is to get to 10,000 as quick as possible. I'm going to be doing some giveaways here in the short future. Guys, I just want to thank you for all the support, the love, the kind words, the sharing, just everything, guys. Just please continue to do it. Keep on hitting that thumbs up. I'm going to continue to bring you great content with high percentage winners. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You already know what I'm going to do until I get back to you guys. I'm going to get back to getting this cash.